Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your Midday News Fix for Thursday, the 27th of November. A probe's been announced into government agencies' actions to protect Tom Phillips' children, who spent 4 years on the run with him. Police shot the fugitive dead in September. Senior political reporter Azaria Howell has more.
The inquiry will make findings about whether agencies took all practicable steps to protect the privacy and welfare of the children. This includes whether agencies engaged appropriately with the family court. Attorney General Judith Collins says it's important the government determine whether agencies could take steps to prevent or resolve similar situations more effectively in the future.
Reports the shooting of 2 National Guardsmen just blocks from the White House was targeted. The US President says the gunman's severely wounded and in custody, and he's asked for an extra 500 troops to be sent to the city. The Guardsmen are both in a critical condition. CNN's John Miller says authorities are reviewing footage of the attack.
It appears that the suspect walks up to the Guardsmen, who are in uniform, fairly quickly, pulls out a handgun and opens fire.
A secondary teacher pay agreement has been reached between employers and the union after a week of talks. The PPTA will now take the offer to the membership for a vote. Jamie Cunningham has more.
Secondary teachers have engaged in a wave of strike action in recent months, including a full-day strike on October 23, a ban on extracurricular activities and rolling year-level stoppages. The unions thanked the Employment Relations Authority for its efforts to facilitate bargaining.
Police have arrested 3 men on suspicion of manslaughter in relation to the huge apartment fire in Hong Kong. A deadly blaze has ripped through an apartment complex, leaving at least 36 dead and nearly 300 missing. Police are investigating whether polystyrene window boards helped the fire spread. CNN's Ivan Watson says hundreds of firefighters are still at the scene, though the flames have eased.
They had gotten emergency calls from residents trapped inside who were informed to stay. It was too dangerous to get up to the higher floors. We have not heard of any rescues.
An argument over a water tank ended with a Tasman man trying to kill his 78-year-old father with an axe. Frank John Harris has been sent to jail for 3 years and 7 months on a charge of attempted murder. Open Justice reports that Harris attacked his father in December, fracturing his skull and breaking a wrist. Harris apologised to his father in March, saying he had lost willful control of his body. The Crown described Harris's extreme violence as unusual from a man with no previous history who had lived an otherwise quiet life in Golden Bay. In Auckland, a small boat has been burnt down to the waterline on the Hauraki Gulf this morning, near Browns Island, with 2 boaties escaping unscathed in a dinghy as it went up in flames. To sport. To Champions League football. Arsenal are top of the table after beating Bayern Munich 3-1 at home. Liverpool's 4-1 loss to PSV is their 9th in 12 games across all competitions. Formula One technical guru Adrian Newey will take over as Aston Martin's team principal next season, and Ahmedabad will host the 2030 Commonwealth Games Centenary Edition. India sees the event as a launching pad to bid for the 2036 Olympics. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.